Welcome to the show being the franchise. I'm your host, Daniel Ehrenberg, and my co host today, looking great. He's got a headband, he's got a bushier mustache than usual. I feel like he's turning into like
You.
Jason Lee and My Name is Earl or something. He's got sort of a hipster sweatshirt on. I love what's happening here with my good buddy Logan B. Adair. What's up, Logan?
Well, you don't have any mustache. We sort of swapped places this week.
That's true. I shaved my mustache. I'm
I
gonna
didn't
grow it
notice
back.
that.
I'm gonna grow it back right away. But I wanted to start over.
Sometimes you get that way. You're like, it's
Yeah.
either suicide or I shaved the stash.
Right. That's exactly
That's
what
a
it
fun
was.
thing you
What
could
what
do.
do I cut? My wrists or above my lip?
Women do that with haircuts. You ever see a woman come in with a new haircut? You're like, oh
Oh, and you
man,
know something went
yeah, I could have
wrong.
lost them.
Yeah. No, you're how bad was the breakup?
Or a new dye job, possibly.
It's true.
Yeah, sort of interesting.
They need a change in life. Hey, like Felicity. That's why she cut her hair.
Is that a spoiler?
I mean, everyone. That's the only thing people know about Felicity, right? She cut her hair.
Uh, I guess so. I didn't know that was like was that a real character thing?
Yeah, it was a plot point in season 2, episode 4, I believe.
So it was meant to be a plot point. They weren't
Yeah,
like, you showed up with that with short hair. Now we got to create a plot point where Felicity cut
right,
her hair. Is
right.
that what happened?
Yeah.
Wait, what? No, I'm confused. So she showed up to work with short hair and they wrote it
No,
in?
no, 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 no. It was something discussed between her and the
Okay.
writers, and they incorporated into the
Like
show.
Emma Stone shaving her head for Begonia.
I guess. Did she shave her head?
Yeah, shaved her head.
Yeah, I guess so.
She made Yorgos shave his head, but he didn't have that much hair to begin
Is
with.
that true?
Yeah, I saw a behind the scenes thing
That's
this week.
funny.
Yeah, they have a
All
great
right,
dynamic, those two.
they do. Have they
What's your
ever
favorite
fucked?
Yorgos? The favorite? Is Duff favorite your favorite?
Probably no.
Oh,
No. Well, I don't know what is though. What?
I
Let
would
me.
go with the favorite.
You go the favorite.
Yeah.
Let me look up my
I like
Yorgos
Poor
list.
Things from a few years ago, but I would go with the favorite.
Poor Things is not even close to the
Would you go
top.
the Lobster?
No.
That was my first one. My first love of his. Oh, you'd probably go
Dogtooth.
Dogtooth. Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
Dogtooth. Yeah.
Dogtooth, the favorite. Killing of a Sacred Deer. The Lobster. Begonia. Poor Things. Kinds of Kindness. Alps. That's my order.
Oh, that's ranked.
Yeah, that's ranked right there.
Dogtooth is pretty good. Remember those little planes?
Of course, they're like, what was that?
Little paper
What's
airplane.
what's going on up there?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Um.
that with my kids.
Oh, you're gonna dog tooth
Raise them
them?
in a bubble. Raise them in a dog tooth.
Cool, man.
Why was it
Yeah,
called Dogtooth?
I don't remember. There was a reason
Yeah,
though.
I forget.
Yeah, they were licking each other and shit. All right. Um, that was a good movie. Hey, gang. Today we're not covering a Yorgos Lanthimos film. He's never made a sequel. If he was gonna sequelize one of his movies, what would it be? Lobster?
Probably Begonia. Begonia is a remake of an
Really?
Asian film. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It seems so much like up today, right? It's probably is updated for the time, but it is a remake.
Yeah. All right. Uh, hey, Happy Death Day to you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those are the two movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, we'd all like to know our death days, wouldn't we?
Would you?
I would.
You would? Would you rather know the way you die or the day you die?
Just the day, because then I can like plan everything around that. Like, oh, I gotta finish that show. I gotta,
I don't know if I'd want to know.
I gotta finish reading that.
Really? That's on the
Yeah,
agenda? You gotta finish reading?
yeah,
What, like
probably,
comic books?
yeah, probably bust out some alcohol a day or two
Of
before.
course. Yeah, you gotta do that.
Yeah,
That would
yeah.
be a good that's one good reason of knowing is you can drink ahead of time.
Yeah.
Because if
Yeah.
it's like,
Indulge your addictions.
yeah, say you die really soon and you didn't get to drink, that would suck.
I'd probably pay for like a really good hooker
Yeah, top of the
like
line.
because you want to get laid,
Are they
and it's
different
like,
prices?
well, yeah, and it's like, I'll just waste the rest of my money. I don't need this money anymore. I'm gonna die that day.
I thought that the time limit was it's like bowling, like you have to pay per hour.
Well, I think you do, but I would get one. You know how there's like some porn stars will like hook, and
No,
it's like yeah. So it's like
I got
I've been
Riley
watching
Reed
you
for
have
the
sex
night.
for years. I know you're good,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then yeah, it's
Good
already been
strat.
proven to me.
Hmm. I guess they would be more expensive.
There,
And
yeah,
you know they're clean. They got to get tested tomorrow to
that's
shoot.
right. That's right.
Maybe you're not clean. Maybe you give them an STD, ruin their
That's how
career.
I want to go out,
They
ruin a
get
porn
sued.
star's career. Hey, I'm dying. I ain't
That's
getting
true.
sued.
I always thought if you were dying, a good thing would do bet all your money.
Bet all of it.
You're
Oh,
dying. Either you go out or you get a bunch more money for your family.
I guess that's true, but I don't care about anyone. Like,
Uh,
it would just be about me.
right. That's fair
Yeah, I
enough.
don't have anyone.
You give it to your nieces. Hey, I doubled my money. Here's $2,000.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it would be. I would pay for their fucking electricity for like 1 month,
That's nice of you.
I guess.
Stick me on your mantle. You can get. Would you get cremated? I think we talked about this before.
No, but that hooker would. She'd get cremated.
Jeez. All right. Happy Death Day.
All right, happy death day. Uh Now this movie, I always liked it. I saw it when it first came out, the first one. And then when the sequel came out, it was like, well, I have a podcast about sequels. Eventually I'll have to watch it. But it's been like 6 years. And
Hmm.
I finally watched it. I probably would have been better off watching it back then. It would have still held some excitement for me. Um,
Well, you think it would be more? It'd be better if Landon has gone on to more exciting things. But watching it, knowing that the director Christopher Landon, has just like gone into like a worse version of himself over the last 6 years, it's not so exciting
yeah,
to go back and watch his earlier
he's
stuff.
sort of blown it, hasn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah, he fucked
Yeah.
up.
Well, I mean, I was looking at Christopher Landon's filmography. He's made movies I didn't even know existed, but like not old ones, like recent one. Well, what's this movie? We made a ghost or
We
something.
have a ghost
What
from
is that?
2023. I don't know it.
Who knew Christopher Landon made a ghost movie in 2023? I fucking
Do you know who
didn't.
plays the ghost?
Uh, no.
By looking at it, it looks like David Harbour,
Oh
Stranger
wow,
Things.
wow.
Yeah. So maybe somebody's seen it. But his first movie I wasn't aware of. I always thought his first movie was Paranormal Activity, the marked ones, but it's not. It's this thing, Burning Palms. You know
And
that?
even before that, so Christopher Landon, the deal with him is he's a nepo baby.
Oh,
His dad is Michael Landon, who
oh,
played the dad on Little House on the Prairie. All right, and it was always a joke growing up in my house. My sister's friends always thought my dad looked like Michael Landon,
right. You've talked about this.
so I was very aware of that dude.
Were they like
Uh,
attracted to your father?
no.
Oh,
Yeah,
Landon, Michael Landon's not hot.
he's handsome or whatever, but my dad's weird.
Maybe not back then. He was a sexy man.
No, he's always pretty weird.
Mm.
Um, and so he was he was Michael Landon's son. Then he gets his big break in Hollywood. Larry Clark, the dude who wrote Kids, hired him to co-write a movie with him. They co-wrote this movie, Another Day in Paradise,
Mm.
and that's an okay movie. It's got who's the kid in that doing drugs?
Now I'm going to his writing credits. He wrote Disturbia.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna get to that.
Holy shit. James Wood, Vincent Kartheiser.
Vincent
What the
Kartheiser,
heck? How do you
yeah,
forget that?
yeah. He plays a druggie
From
in that
Angel,
movie. Yeah, and
Connor.
Mad Men, of course.
What was his other
But
name in Angel?
Steven.
Steven. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So he does that movie. Then he comes out of the closet. He's like, "Hey, I know I'm new to Hollywood and gayness isn't super popular yet, but I'm one of them.
Wow, I
I'm
didn't know
I'm a
that.
gay fella." Yeah. And so then he started making lots of like gay centric stuff. All right. Then his career dried up a little bit, but he wrote Disturbia. That gave him his his career
That's a
back.
classic.
Yeah, that's a classic. And then I mean, that's sort of like this movie. He like takes movies that exist and he's like, let's pretend I'm not ripping that off. Let's pretend that's just a
That's
genre.
true, actually.
Yeah, so Disturbia is in the Rear Window genre, and Happy Death Day is in the Groundhog Day genre.
Although, but in Disturbia, we don't ever reference your window. Here, we actually were like, "You never saw Groundhog Day?"
I actually
Whoa.
I actually appreciated that. I forgot
Yeah,
about that line, and the whole movie I'm like, why doesn't anyone just say, "Oh, so what you're experiencing is like Groundhog Day"?
and then they do,
Yeah, and then
and
they
you
kind of do.
applauded.
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate it.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, then he got involved in the Paranormal Activity series. He didn't write that first one, but he wrote like all the other ones.
It's true.
Yeah, and
Two, three,
and
four marked ones.
yeah, and then he got I think he has a writing credit on Next of Kin
Yep.
even.
Yep.
Yeah.
But not five. The ghost dimension. He skipped out on
Well,
that
I
one.
think that's the worst one probably. So,
You're probably right.
all right. Good job, Landon. And then he became a director in his own right. He did one of the Paranormal Activity movies, I think the
The
marked
marked
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah, you like that one.
Mhm.
And then this, what else?
Burning Palms. He did Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, which
Right.
is actually a pretty funny movie. I
That
like
was
that
a
movie.
big movie. I mean, it wasn't a big movie, but like that
Big for
had
me.
buzz when it came out. And I thought it was okay.
It's okay, but
Uh,
I liked it.
yeah. Then
These two, and then he goes on to Freaky, the
we should
Vince
have
Vaughn.
seen, people liked Freaky when it came out, but I feel like maybe that was the beginning of the end.
I do think so, and I think we felt that at the time, but we still had hope.
Yeah, I feel like everyone gave that movie a 3. Like that was good, right? And
That one
yeah,
was like way more funny than scary though. He lost. This one's like a pretty good blend of the two, and so is Happy Death Day 2 a little bit.
yeah.
But Freaky was leaned way funnier. But it's
Yeah,
cool
but
there.
it
He
was shot poorly. I remember that movie looking so dark, and I was like, "This is like a goofy comedy. Why is it so dark?"
yeah, yeah, you're right. It's cool he brought Catherine Newton on that though, because he wrote Paranormal Activity 4, which was one of her first movies.
Oh
He didn't
yeah.
direct that one, but he wrote it. So, and then Drop. Remember that one from
Well,
earlier
yeah,
this year?
that was this year, and that's probably his weakest effort yet. Not that
Yeah.
it
Well, we
wasn't
haven't seen We Have a
effortful. It
Ghost. We
felt
haven't.
very effortful, but it just didn't work. We have a yeah, and then he's got a ghost movie that nobody knows about. I mean, for a second there, he was like, I forgot this, but I was going back and like reading letterboxd reviews of Happy Death Day 2,
Yeah.
and all the reviews were like about how he's gonna direct Scream 7.
Is that true?
Yeah, he was like when it was still like I don't know when like gonna be the Fab Five or whatever. What are they? The
Core
Core
4.
Four. When
The
it was
Fab
still gonna
5.
be that crew, he was directing Scream 7.
They'll have on big shorts.
Yeah, and I think he left when they started getting fired and shit. And now it's just K Dog. But
He's directing, Kevin.
yeah, K Dog's
Oh, that's what I
directing.
thought. Okay.
Yeah, the director
Yeah.
of Teaching Mrs. Tingle.
Who would you prefer, Landon or the those two guys to direct?
Uh I prefer what's happening now.
You prefer the two guys?
No, I prefer Kevin Williamson.
But if you had to pick of those two,
I
because I
was
think I'd go those two guys.
no, I was done with those two guys. I would have rather seen what Christopher Landon would have done with it.
Watching it this time around, you can sort of see the nepo babiness. There's like these movies. not the shit on Happy Death Day. I do like Happy Death Day, but they don't even like really feel like movies.
The first one does.
It does a little bit, but they kind of feel like YouTube videos at a certain time.
the,
I don't know.
the second one definitely has some YouTube in it, man.
Second one's all over the place. I forgot how much shit is going on in the second
I thought
movie.
it sucked, man. I,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
I'll
it's
just
not
say it
great.
straight up. I was excited to watch it, especially after rewatching the first one, which totally held up for me.
Hmm.
And I was just down on it.
I get
I
it.
tried. Like I was like into it for a while, just like residual into itness. And
Hmm.
then at a certain point I was like, what am I watching?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
At some point, you're like waiting for the plot. You're like, is this the movie? A little bit. You're like, this is what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's all right.
All right. So Christopher Landon did not write this movie. Well, he
Okay.
did. He has a writing credit on it, but he rewrote it from a script by Scott Lobdell. It always blows my mind to see Scott Lobdell's name in the credits of this movie because he's a comic book writer and he was like really big in the 90s. Like
Oh, wow.
Scott Lobdell was a guy and everyone thought like and then he didn't really make it past the 90s. Like he's like
He died.
no, he didn't die, but his career kind of slowed down. Like his books didn't get buzz anymore. He got way less high profile assignments, but he was writing the X-Men in the 90s, and the X-Men were really popular in the 90s. There was that cartoon. The
Hmm.
cartoon is like largely based on like Scott Lobdell stories.
Wow.
And yeah. And
In relation to Aaron Lobdell, I had to do it.
no, but the first time I heard the name Aaron Lobdell, I was like, oh, I wonder if she's related to Scott. Yeah.
She does mention, I guess, a boyfriend. She does mention like going through a rough breakup. Maybe
Maybe it
she
was
just broke
Scott
up with Scott
Lobdell.
Lobdell.
Yeah, could be,
Why would she
could be,
keep his last
man.
name?
That would be
Weird.
weird. A boyfriend too.
A boyfriend.
Yeah. Um. So, yeah, he shows up. You're like, wow, Scott Lobdell. He's writing movies now. He's
Hmm.
the creator of such classic X-Men characters as Maggot and Marrow and
Are they twins?
Onslaught.
Those guys
No,
sound like
no,
twins.
no.
Maggot
I
and
know they
Marrow.
sound like it. He just liked M names.
His
Um. And
other creation, Marshall Mathers.
oh yeah.
That would have been a good one. He'd be a
Mhm.
good superhero.
No, Marshall Mathers is a man, and he created some characters of his own. Slim Shady.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, So Scott Lobdell writes this. It's originally called Half to Death. All right,
Okay.
because it didn't have a birthday element. It wasn't her birthday in the original script. Landon added that.
Okay.
And so it's Half to Death. He
Is it
wrote it.
also the mom's birthday?
Yeah, they have the same birthday.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Too many like weird balls in the air.
There are a lot of balls in the air. Um, yeah, Landon changed that, and he also in the original script, her name was just Teresa,
Love
and,
tree.
and Landon changed it to Tree. I saw an interview with him where he was like, "It's because she grows in the movie."
What the fuck? I hate it
I know,
now.
I hated it. I wish I never knew that. Um,
Oh my god.
but so Lobdell's idea with the movie was there are horror tropes, all right, and two of the classics are like the bitchy girl who fucks and gets killed, and the final girl who's like pure and good. All right. And he
And
was
you can't
like,
say I'll be right back, or else you won't be right back.
there's that too. But yeah, his whole premise was what if we made those girls the same girl?
Mm-hmm.
And the way to
Smart.
do that's a nice time loop where she can grow over time
Like a tree.
like a tree.
It is interesting because in the one, because there she has the boy that she didn't hook up with because she was drunk and he didn't take advantage of her, which is good. But then she's like hooking up with her. She's like being a slut with her teacher, hooking up with him. He's cheating on his wife, so she's doing the two same things. But then she does choose the nice boy at the end.
That's right, because she
It's a tree.
spends a lot of time with him. even though
I
he
hate
doesn't
that so
know
much.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
Uh,
weird. I hate that too. That she's like, "Oh, you didn't take advantage of me," and then she like instantly wants him. And like in the
there's a
next movie, she's like,
great
"Now I'm in love with him because I."
there's a great review on Letterboxd. It's like one of the top reviews of this movie.
Yeah,
Have you looked at that at all?
I haven't. No,
Okay. Uh,
my
it's
review wasn't number one. I don't even remember what I said.
some girl named Emily reviewed this. She wrote, "Thanks for clapping when the guy confirmed he did not have sex with her because she was drunk, NYU audience. It was really necessary, NYU audience. Clapping in a theater for a guy doing the bare minimum, NYU audience." That is 2,960 likes.
That's
Um,
awesome.
but yeah, it's true. It's like that, you can like see her. He's like, "I didn't rape you," and then like they cut to her face, and it's like her falling in love with him.
She's such a good actor. Like
Yeah.
she really sells. She
Well,
is really
I
good, by
think
the way.
she is really good. Jessica Roth is her name.
Yes,
I remember seeing Happy Death Day for the first time and thinking she was gonna be like a huge star.
same.
And what happened?
I do not know.
I don't
Nothing
either.
good.
Like, so she did Happy Death Day 2, and then like I haven't seen her in anything since that movie came out. And I guess I assumed maybe she's on like some TV shows I don't watch or something. And I looked it up, and it's like she's recurred on a couple TV shows, but she's never been a regular on any.
Mm-mm.
Like, why aren't people snapping her up, man? Like, she Happy Death Day proves she can do like pretty much anything. She is like attractive in a way that Hollywood likes. She's just like a skinny blonde girl.
But she's not like always trying to be hot. She's like just a normal person, but she is hot, which
Yeah,
is interesting.
it
She's
feels like the type of non-threatening hot girl that Hollywood would love.
she could have been on that show. You. What do you think about that? Why not put her
Yeah,
on that show? You as
she
one
could
of
have
the.
played Love.
No, nobody else could have played Love. What happened
No.
to that girl though? She's a case of like I thought
Yeah, I
she was
thought
gonna
she was gonna be a
blow up,
big star too.
and she did like the Haunting of Bly Manor and stuff.
Do you think it's
She's awesome. Who is she? I forgot her name.
I don't know, justice for attractive white girls? Attractive white girls don't get enough opportunities.
Victoria Pedretti. I
Yeah.
agree.
Mhm.
What are we doing?
All right. Um. All right. So Lobdell writes it's Half to Death in 2007.
Jessica Roth's biggest thing, by the way, was La La Land prior to these movies.
Yeah.
You'd think I really don't understand.
I don't. I mean, do you remember her being in La La
I
Land?
don't. I
No.
don't know.
But I guess next time you watch La La Land, you'll be like, "That's fucking Happy Death Day.
100%.
That's Tree."
Jeez.
Yeah. Um. All right. Michael Bay was going to produce it in 2007 when it was written originally, and they hired Christopher Landon, who had just written Disturbia, to do a rewrite on the movie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and he thought it was a cool movie, and it never got made. But then he sort of remembered it years later when he like had gotten a directing career. He'd gotten Paranormal Activity and Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, and so he had like a meeting with the studio person, and he was like, "I rewrote this script a long time ago. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way to revive that?" And they fucking did. And that's how this came to be.
That's cool.
Um, it came out October 13th, 2017. A mere $4.8 million was the budget.
I didn't see
Pretty,
it in the theater. What about you?
I didn't either, but it looks better than $4.8 million. I'll tell you that.
Looks really good. He's doing a lot of weird stuff. I don't know if it was like my TV, but the lights are like I don't know. It was like that the frat party scene. I think it might have been on purpose. All the lights are like overexposed and like really
Oh yeah.
bright. I don't know what was going on. But I think it was on purpose.
Well, and that dude fucking puts on a strobe in his room.
Started dancing. That was pretty
Yeah.
funny. He was like about to get some action and then he like fucked it up by
How
dancing.
could that ever have worked?
It did. Well, it didn't work.
It was yeah, but I mean, like, can you imagine a girl that was like, "Now I'm ready. I'm ready to fuck
I
this
think that
guy."
was the funny part, though. Like
Yeah.
she was ready. It was a little bit like that movie Little Children. Like how you know that part where that guy could have got some action,
But then he
but he
starts
decided
jerking
to like,
off.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly like that. He fucked it up. He just kept his cool for 2 more minutes.
it's true. Put your dick away, and then your dick can come out later.
Yeah, come out to play.
Yeah. So on a $4.8 million budget, it made $125.5 million.
Well,
That's a nice return.
yeah, seriously.
Uh, it came in at number 51 for the year overall between two Oscar movies, Darkest Hour and Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I looked up awards. I figured like the Saturns would be all over this fucking movie. Not a single Saturn nomination.
Not a nomination.
That feels like a Saturn snub to me.
Yeah, put Roth up there. Best
Yeah.
new actress. I don't know what they have over there.
Yeah.
Rising
Uh
star.
sure. Well, I think they just have under 18. It's like young actor.
No,
And I don't
she's
think
not that.
she's yeah. So that's it for the background.
Okay.
I will say that it evolved a lot. Like as we talk about it, I could tell you shit that was in the original draft versus the final movie.
All right. Well, Tree. I can't believe I can't believe that.
I ruined Tree for you.
You honestly did because I was watching it like Tree is really cool. That's like an awesome thing. I've never seen that before. Maybe if I have a daughter, I would name her Teresa, call her Tree, possibly. Nope,
Yeah,
that's off the table.
when Tree first comes up, I thought it was like maybe her parents like grew her up on a hippie commune or something. Like Rivers Cuomo from
Hmm.
Weezer. He's got a brother named Leaves. They're Rivers and Leaves. And
Is it
so
what was Joaquin Phoenix's name?
Leaf.
Yeah, they're the same thing.
Yeah.
River
And
and Leaf. That's
yeah,
literally the same thing.
oh yeah. Cuomo's really
That's
ripped off the
insane.
Phoenixes. You're right. Well, they weren't famous yet when those dudes were born.
Okay.
Anyway, I guess that's a hippie idea.
Yeah, it must be.
I'm fighting off a sneeze here. I'm sorry. All right.
Bless you. I've heard if you say bless you before the sneeze, it'll scare it away.
Is that true?
I've heard that before. We'll find out right now if you
Might
sneeze
have
or not.
worked. Might have
There
worked.
you go.
Um. Anyway, but it's not. Yeah. Then somebody calls her Teresa, and I'm like, what?
Hmm.
I guess they got to tree somehow.
What do you mean somehow?
Teresa.
Seems pretty obvious.
Teresa.
Yeah, Teresa.
All right.
That's cool. The tree, because she's gonna have a lot of character growth, is very stupid,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'll never get over it. I'm
So what do
sorry.
we know about Tree? Her
She's in a
mom is
sorority.
she's definitely in a sorority, the Kappas.
Good job.
All right, and
You can
she
just have
spent.
one letter. The Kappas, they don't have like
Nah,
the
they're
Kappa
probably
Deltas or
they're probably
whatever.
Kappa Beta Gamma or something, and they just
Okay.
call them the Kappas for short.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, mom's dead, recently dead.
her mom is dead.
Is this like the first birthday without her?
Who she shares a birthday with.
That's unnecessary.
Yeah. Well, it lends a little color. I don't mind it. Uh, she used to be close with her dad, but now that they don't talk about real shit anymore, it's just a lot of small talk. And she's ignoring his calls
Hmm.
on her birthday.
That's probably the
Her,
worst scene whenever she goes to hang out with him randomly for
it's
one
not a
scene.
bad scene. Like it's well written and well performed. It's just like we haven't seen him the whole movie.
If your character has one scene, they should have your character should have either two scenes or zero scenes. I don't know if that's true, but I was still thinking that watching this, like if your character only comes in for one scene, they're clearly not important. Either beef them up or cut them out.
I say, or at least give him a ringer. Like bring in an actor who can like you're like, oh, that
Right.
fucking guy, like a really good character actor to like nail that one scene.
Like yeah, like
This was just
Donald.
some doughy balding guy.
Yeah, do the Donald Sutherland JFK. If they're coming in for one scene and they're Donald Sutherland and JFK, that's fine. But it can't be the dad from Happy Death Day.
Yeah,
That's more what I mean, maybe.
I guess that's true. Um, and what else do we know about her? She's slutty.
Not really. I mean, yeah,
Well,
she hooks up with the teacher,
well,
but
she's fucking a married teacher.
yeah, you can't do that. We can
Yeah,
do that.
and she's
It's
like
it's just
hooking
not.
up with dudes that her friend is into.
She didn't hook up with him.
She wanted to.
She later learns that she likes him because he didn't take
I'm
advantage of
not
her.
talking about that guy, man. I'm
The
talking
frat house guy.
the frat house guy.
That's I forgot about
Because
him.
at first she's into it. When he like gives her a little wink on the stairs, she's like, "Ooh." They
The
should,
friend,
yeah,
right? And she's texting her the whole time, like, "Are you hooking up with him? You better not be hooking up with him.
yeah.
They
And
called you
she
blowfish in freshman year."
and she's
Remember
like,
that
"I would
text?
never do that to you." And,
Never, as he's
and
in the background getting killed
right,
in a split diopter shot.
and she wants to fuck him at that moment. I would never
Totally.
do that to you, but I'm about to.
Yep. But then
Yeah,
she dies and has to restart the day over.
yeah, and that's basically the setup, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's Groundhog Day, but a horror movie kind of.
That's right. But it's funny. It's a horror comedy. How do you like the boyfriend character or actor?
What? Who's the boyfriend?
Like the Carter,
Oh,
the
you.
main guy.
Yeah. Well, his name's Israel Broussard, so I'm gonna say evil.
Oh no. Well, we're just talking performance.
You can't have the name Israel in this day and age. You're dead to me.
To all the
Might as
boys I've
well,
loved before.
might as well be a baby killer.
Well, we don't know that about. That's his parents' job. He's just acting.
All right, all right. But I think he's fine. He's the likable lead.
He's a likable lead, but I never bought him with her.
I buy him.
She could
I
do so
buy
much
him with
better than
her.
this guy.
Well, I agree. And there's something about it where there it reaches a point where like she kills herself to get to like the next iteration of the day so that he can stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
And then she switches dimensions to be with him in the next movie. And it's like I don't know that
Well,
it's good that he's the love of your life, man. He's just like a nice guy you met in college.
she switches his dimensions to kind of be with him, but it's also to be with her real dimension that she's meant to be in.
I know, but like the initial crux is like, do
My
I
mom
be
or the
yeah, my
boyfriend.
mom or and she ends up choosing the boyfriend.
It's true, but I don't. That wasn't like the only thing. You would want to be in your real timeline you're meant to be in.
But I don't know, like the only time we ever see them like together as an actual couple is at the beginning of Happy Death Day 2. They're at that basketball game
Right.
and he's already doing the thing where it's like, oh, you look, he like puts his finger down and she looks, and then he hits her in the nose or something. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, that's the conversation's already gotten there.
But
It's
you
date
mean that's so
one.
advanced?
No, I'm like that's when you're out of ideas.
Oh, right. Yeah, that doesn't seem like day one boyfriend
What do
girlfriend
they have
material.
in common? I mean, it seems like he's a real pop culture head. He's got a bunch of posters
They
like
live.
yeah, he's got a big "They Live" poster on his dorm room wall. All right.
Although that was
Me,
20 years ago. He's not that into pop culture. He's into like past pop culture.
yeah, but he's into like cool shit. All right. And then he references like Back to the Future at one point. She's never heard of it.
Really? Oh yeah, Back to the Future 2. They're like, this is like Back to the Future 2. I just said They Live was 20 years ago, as if we're in 2002 still. Like that movie was 40, like 50 years ago at this point. I've lost all sense of time. Uh, anyway, yeah. So what else do we know about Tree? She's nice, very smart.
Well, that's it.
Oh, okay. Well, she gets home. She wakes up with him, and he's like, I like
Well,
in the second movie. She's like, "What are you always looking for over there?" Because I
oh
was
yeah,
wondering that at a certain point.
I kind of was myself.
That's very
Yeah.
funny.
So yeah, she wakes up. She gets a call from her dad. She's hungover. That's the
It's my
worst part.
birthday.
That's
whatever the ringtone is.
the worst part to me is imagining having to relive a hangover day over and over again.
Is she hungover? Like,
Yeah, because she was like blackout drunk the night before. She doesn't
she
even
might not
remember.
get hangovers.
Stop it. She doesn't even
I've never
remember.
really had a hangover
She
before.
asks for aspirin and
Oh yeah,
water and shit.
fair, fair.
You just because you're a nerd and never drank that much, like she was blackout. Like she doesn't remember getting to that room. Of course, she's gonna have a hangover.
Fair. I've never been that way.
Yeah, unless she goes hair of the dog with it.
What's that?
That's when you just start drinking again, like the second you wake up.
Right,
Because
right,
then if you're drunk for the rest of the day, low level drunk, you won't be hungover.
right. Yes, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Why don't they have Gatorades on standby? I've heard that's a great hangover remedy.
Yeah, it's got electrolytes. You need electrolytes if you got a hangover. But no, so she's just hung over day after day after day. That
That
would
does
drive me
suck.
nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
such a good point.
Um, but yeah, the Asian kid comes, his roommate, hey, find vagina.
Fine vagina. That's
Yeah.
funny. I
Uh,
didn't think we get so much of him in the next movie. Good thing that guy was a pretty good actor.
he's not a good actor. That in the second movie, the first like 20 minutes of the second movie is like all about that character. Like he's the POV character. And I'm like, I can't take it if this entire movie is this guy.
Yeah,
And
he was
thank
all right.
God it switched. But no, he wasn't. Um, uh he was like a poor man's lots of other dudes in movies. You know what he reminded me of? That dude from the Friday the 13th remake.
The Asian guy?
Yeah.
That's good. I love that guy.
Yeah, but I would have preferred that guy.
Oh, of course. I would
This
always
was
prefer
like
that
a
guy.
fucking dodo version of that.
Is that the guy from Disturbia?
Might be.
The friend from Disturbia, the Asian guy? Because I love that guy too. I always forget there were like two of the same Asian guys around that time, and they were killing it. They were crushing the game.
God.
It was both those guys.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Turns
so
out it was
she,
just one guy.
I think it's two different. I don't remember exact. There were two separate guys share like five movies, and I forget who they are. But anyway, so she gets back to her sorority, goes home. Oh, she walks to the courtyard. There's those guys like 21 bottles of beer on the wall. All those
Yeah.
guys,
Sprinklers go off.
sprinklers, and she over time starts to learn the routine or whatever. But she
Yeah.
gets home to her sorority, and we meet that character
I'm
Danielle.
always attuned to that. Like when I know I'm watching a time loop movie, like the sprinklers go off and you're like, "Oh, that's going to be a thing."
Yeah, they do a lot of
Yeah.
good specifics that you'll remember.
Yeah, yeah. Like I in the second movie, I realized we were back in a time loop, like at the start of the movie when he walks into the hallway and that dude's playing like the
Shut
trombone.
up!
Yeah, and I was like, oh, we're gonna hear that a lot.
Took you that long? Like the original when the old woman walks up with the dog barking, I feel like
I
you're like,
guess,
oh, I'll
I
remember
guess.
that. I'll remember
Yeah,
that for
yeah.
later. But yeah, I think all that's pretty well done. But so, by the way, what's up with Tree? Why is she so mean? I guess maybe this is the point. She does grow like a tree because she starts out. There's that girl outside on the stoop of the sorority house who keeps waving, and I'm
Yeah,
always like, why is Tree? Why does she never wave at her? That girl seems so nice. Why are
I
you not
know.
waving
I
back
looked
at
up
her?
that actress. Her name is Tran.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She should have more to do.
So I looked that up like real early in the movie, and then the rest of the movie, anytime like she would pop up, I'd be like, "Hey, Tran."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you look see what else she done?
No, I didn't even. I just liked that her name was Tran.
I'll tell you what I was thinking watching this movie.
What?
If Well, I guess I didn't know Landon was gay, but I was watching this like if Whedon made this movie, all these side characters would be like hookup roles. Like if you hook up with me, I'll get you in Happy Death Day
Yeah.
as like the girl in the courtyard who asks for the signatures. Like all
Yeah.
those would be his hookups.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
Yeah, but not here.
No, Landon's a happily. I don't know if he's married, but he's been with the same dude a long time. They have a kid together.
Oh, shout out
So
to them.
I don't think he's fucking around, especially not with the ladies.
Which one was pregnant? Remember when that survivor guy you made Ricard? He had a pregnant husband. You used to always make
Oh
fun of
yeah.
that.
I fucking forgot about that.
I love Ricard. Should have brought Ricard on for 50. We could see
Get out of
how
here.
his baby's
What
doing.
was that?
No,
41?
41.
All right.
Drop the four, keep the one. Anyway, so we meet Danielle, the roommate, or not the roommate. She's the sorority boss. She's the boss. The roommate is Lori. What do you think about Lori as an actor?
I thought she was okay, but she's a nepo baby too.
No way.
Yeah, the
Oh, Modine.
Lori is Ruby Modine, who's Matthew Modine's daughter.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Can't
the
see it. They don't look similar at all.
no, I did. I
Who's
thought
mom?
the actress who played Danielle was pretty good.
Who's that? Oh yeah, I thought so too.
Rachel Matthews, and
Good
you
to
could
see her
tell
back.
they did too. They gave her like more to do in the second movie.
Hmm.
There's that scene where she's like pretending to be blind with Steve Zissis.
Okay.
Yeah, the Dean, Steve Zissis. I knew him from Duplass Brothers movies. He's like a Duplass regular.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you know Caridad Rivera? That's her mom.
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, I didn't really love it. It actually makes sense. She's a nepo baby. I thought she was actually stuck out as kind of bad. The roommate, the killer roommate, as we learned.
She never stuck out to me, and she's got sort of an interesting look, but um,
Yeah.
it's just sort of a watery character. Like when it turns out that she is the killer, you're like, really? It
Yeah.
seems almost like an afterthought.
But they
And
set her up. She's the most set up to be the killer. Like she gives her the cupcake. She's aware that it's her birthday. Like later on, when you're like, they have to know it's your birthday. She's the one who first pops in your head as the killer because she gave her the
yeah,
cupcake. And it takes her explaining, like, well, they all know it's my birthday. They have the surprise party. That's when you realize, like, oh, yeah, they all know because your immediate thought is her. At least it was to me. I think they set her up a little too much to be the killer.
so in the original Scott Lobdell script, the killers, Lori was actually working with the teacher that she was fucking.
Okay.
Like they were killing together. And and then it had this twist ending where Tree goes to the hospital after like all the after killing Lori or whatever. And a doctor comes in, a female doctor, and injects her with something, and it turns out it's the teacher's wife,
Mm-hmm.
and she just dies.
Jeez.
Yeah, and apparently like test audiences hated that ending, so they gave it a happy ending, and that worked out because they were able to get a sequel.
Yeah, we don't want to see our tree die at the end.
Yeah.
It just grew so much throughout the movie. To see it die, yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
But that's
Um.
they're combining one and two there, where we get the teacher as the killer,
Yeah.
which is what happens in two.
When I saw that in two, I was like, oh, they used the original
Yeah,
ending.
maybe they should have had a different idea. Like you
Yeah.
can tell in two, there's like they started with like no idea, and then by the end they had so many ideas. There's so many things going on by the end of the movie.
I don't think they ever really had any ideas though. They just like came up with like, well, we'll explain what the time loop's from, and then everything else is extrapolated from there. But it's just
Right,
magical science that like doesn't need to make any sense.
right. You're right about that. True,
Yeah.
but
Um. All right. What else about the first one? There's a montage at one point set to Demi Lovato's "Confident."
yeah, that was very fun. I forgot about that. Did you remember who
Yeah.
the killer was, by the way?
Um.
Because it took me a while to remember.
All right. So I knew Lori was important. Like I remembered that, but I was like, does this movie end with her like being best friends with Lori? Because I guess I had remembered that scene where she apologizes for having been a bad roommate and shit.
Hmm.
And but as the movie wore on, I was like, I think I remembered the cupcake was poison,
Yeah.
and so I was ready for that.
Any other like big plot points? Confident Demi
Well,
Lovato.
what about some of the deaths? I enjoyed when she got blown up in that car, the cop car.
Okay.
That was clever. I liked when she hung herself.
I'm getting them confused with the second movie.
Well, I'm not. and I liked the that chase there's some exciting set pieces. The big
Mhm.
chase in the car. What do you call that? Parking garage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. What else? Or
Uh,
other good deaths in Happy Death Day.
I'm honestly remembering more of the second movie deaths.
I don't remember anything about the second movie.
She like jumps out of a plane.
Yeah, I hated that shit.
She's in her underwear though.
Yeah, that was all right.
I don't know. I don't remember the deaths from the first movie. A lot of like just getting stabbed and then cut to black. Oh, there's the one like she gets knocked out and she like falls onto her pillow. And there's
Yeah,
like a fun little edit there.
yeah. Um, I don't know. It's intriguing shit.
Pretty
And
intriguing, yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the whole subplot where there's like a serial killer in the hospital and we're like putting the murders on him, even though he's not committing the murders. And the dude's name is like John Toombs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, they should have just named him like Jimmy Murder.
Yeah, that was a little lame. I don't know. That kind of I get what you're saying, and it's a little bit when that's happening and you're following that plot, it feels like a little bit of a waste. But it's a good alibi for the real killer, that girl, to set the killer free. They're gonna assume it's the serial killer. They're never gonna think about you. That seems smart to me, but as like a thing you're following in a movie, not super compelling.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay. All right.
I had a
Well,
question. There's one part that I wrote down. She gets murdered in traffic. She gets run over, but she like grabbed Danielle and like they're both in the street and they get killed together. That has no impact on Danielle's real life.
no, of course not, because the day is restarting.
It's like restarting for her.
No, but it's the day restarts. It's like when the Carter, is that his name?
Yeah.
He gets killed at one
Doesn't look like a
point,
Carter.
and then she hangs herself so that she can get to the next day because she wants him to be alive ultimately when
Oh,
she
he died.
solves this.
Okay, fair. Yeah, I mean you are right, but that was like okay, yeah, you're fair. You're right.
Yeah, that's how it works, man. She's the
Oh,
center of the universe tree.
she is growing so tall. Uh, she walks around naked. There's that part. Great, great part.
She was
Oh,
feeling
I did
confident
write
like
down.
Demi
I did write down
Lovato.
some of the deaths.
Oh,
She's like in Walmart, or like it's not a Walmart specific, but she's in a grocery store and starts like drinking like a
oh
bleach
yeah,
type
like
thing.
Drano or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it
Yeah,
was more of that. And there's one she jumps in a wood chipper.
yeah, yeah. It was like she's experiencing a lot of deaths and she's gonna remember it all, and they're all real painful. I feel like
After a
after
certain
this,
point, you'd want to experiment.
yeah, I think she should become like a evil Knievel type, and after this, like a daredevil. Like she wouldn't be super afraid of death because she's experienced it so many times.
It's true. Well,
You know
she's
what I'm
not trying to
saying?
waste time though.
No, no, I mean like once this is all solved,
Oh, right,
that's what she should do as a career.
right. But then she might actually die.
Yeah, but it wouldn't. What? She's not afraid of it. She knows what it's like.
But then you're down to your last life. At that point, you really want to waste your last life being evil Knievel?
I think so.
I don't think that that's worth it for Tree. She's grown so tall and beautiful.
Oh, stop it with the tree.
I can't. I can't. And there's one where she's like has a hair dryer and she drops it in the bathtub.
Sure.
And then, oh, Daniel gave me a thumbs up on that one.
I didn't. I don't understand
And then
anything
she,
about this.
she jumped off like a big clock tower. Those are all only, and then I gave up. I think
Okay.
I just started enjoying Confident by Demi Lovato. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
this shit's good.
it is good. Demi Lovato, she had her day, man. And
What does that mean?
no, I mean when she was like doing a lot of coke and like putting out pop songs, like she was all right. I you know I don't know. I thought she was gonna have a better career than Gomez, but Gomez is a better actor, as it turns out.
Selena's funny. Demi's not funny.
Yeah. You're right about that. But I liked a few of her early hits, man. That one, Heart
I like
Attack.
Skyscraper.
What's that?
It's a great song.
Sing it.
I can't do it
I
justice.
did Heart Attack.
Yeah, but that one's easy to do. Skyscraper is
Oh yeah.
a little more
That's
nuanced.
more advanced.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be the outro. Don't worry. But
No.
she, Demi did have a song on the Scream Six soundtrack though a couple years ago.
Did she?
Yeah, the final song.
I don't know what's going on with Demi anymore. She's
She's making
sober,
Camp
I
Rock 3.
guess.
They're
She
making Camp.
is?
Yeah, they're doing that right now. She just came out. The Jonas Brothers went on tour, and she just came out recently on stage, and they were singing one of the Camp Rock songs, and they announced Camp Rock 3.
I thought the Jonas Brothers were done. Like I thought
They
like
came back
Nick was
together.
gonna keep making music. Maybe Joe had that dance project. And
Nick was an actor for a bit.
and then yeah, he was in Jumanji and the Eternals. And
Was he
no,
really?
no, Harry Styles was. I was getting that
Yeah, Harry
mixed up.
Styles was
Um but he was in Jumanji.
hmm
But
and
I
Dunkirk. Oh wait, that was Harry Styles.
anyway, and then the ugly Jonas brother, I just figured he had like retired, he was living, he had a family or whatever. And then
Kevin.
like I'm looking at
What about the
Hulu.
bonus Jonas? Your favorite?
I love the bonus Jonas. Then I was looking at Hulu,
Oh,
it's a streamer, and there's a new Jonas Christmas Brothers movie.
no
Jonas
way.
Brothers Christmas
Jonas
movie.
Christmas Brothers.
I like that. It should be the Christmas Brothers. And that blew my mind. I was like, wait, they're all like they're doing that again?
Yeah, that's
Because
nuts.
like back in the day, there was that show Jonas
Right.
on like the Disney Channel where they were like sitcomming it up,
hmm
and that felt like early career shit. Like they'll move beyond that and like figure out their actual sound or whatever. And but now they're back to that. They're
Yep.
doing a Camp Rock sequel.
hmm
What is going
It's not
on with the
looking good.
Jonas
I don't know.
Brothers?
They reunited like 6 years ago, started making music. I feel like
I
none of
thought
it
for a
stuck.
but I thought for a little while like people were taking Nick and Joe seriously as like pop artists.
I think it's well. Oh yeah, Joe had DNCE.
Yeah,
He had his own band. D. I hate that.
Cake by the
Fuck that.
Ocean.
That's like up there with like moves like Jagger to me. With
No, it is not. Cake by the Ocean is way better than Moves Like
and
Jagger.
Pharrell Happy. Those are like some of my least favorite songs of
I'm with
the.
you on those other two.
I hate Cake by the Ocean, but yeah, Nick had like Jealous. I still get jealous. That's good, and he was acting, and Nick. I don't know. I don't know what I think. Nick joined to like, all right, I'll help you guys out. I'll get you guys back on track.
I don't know. I feel like maybe Nick was like losing it or something. He's like, it'll reignite my career working with my bros again.
He married like a hot model, Indian model, right?
Priyanka Chopra,
Yeah,
right?
she's hot.
She's so untalented. She's aggressively untalented. I've seen her act and stuff. She is so
I
fucking
know
bad.
I thought she was a model. I didn't
No,
know she was an actress.
she acts like I watched her like in an ABC show. She was like the lead of it, and I was like, wow,
Damn,
look at her.
lead.
Yeah.
That's a big leap. Uh, I don't know what the Jonas Brothers are doing besides Camp Rock 3, but we get to do it. That's all that matters.
All right. What do you
Theatrical
give
release.
the
I'd go 4.
yeah, I almost dropped it to a 3.
I thought about it.
I saw because I gave it a 4 when it first came out. It felt more like a 3 this time, but I'll stand by the 4.
2 makes it even better.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. MVP is this Jessica Roth girl,
100%.
and the LVP I think is the teacher. I think the
Ooh.
British dude who's the teacher is pretty bad.
That's fair. Did you look him up? What else he had done?
Yeah, I did, but I don't even remember.
The reasoning for Tree is my real LVP, but I will. I'm gonna go Ruby Modine.
Okay,
I'm sorry to her. She was in it more. She bothered me more.
that's fair.
Nice look. I don't know.
Nice look. All right, so we move on to Happy Death Day to you.
Yes.
All right. Now Labdel's long gone. Landon's gonna take this baby. He's writing it himself. And it came out February 13th, 2019 on a budget of $9 million. They like basically doubled the budget. And it made it 64.6 million at the box office, which was not what they wanted. I
I
think the
was there though.
intention were you
Yeah,
I think the intention was to make more. Like when this one
of
came out,
course.
like they were talking about a third one, like let's get a third one going right away. Like I think he even had an idea for it. Like
Oh wow.
he'd like he'd outlined it or whatever. And it hasn't been greenlit. But they've tried to get it going over the years, I've heard. Like Blumhouse is still sort of interested in making it. For a while, it was they were thinking about doing it as a mini series on a streaming service.
Jeez, I can't imagine that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either, but still hasn't happened. I
I
mean,
am sure about it, and I'm
Jessica
sure
Roth could
no.
use the work.
She could. She could.
Is
What
this,
is going on? I have so many questions about
but is it going to take place that same day? Because
that.
she's probably older now.
No, she probably looks the same. I
Hmm.
actually had a question about that. In the first movie, she realizes like whenever she has to like solve who the murderer is, there's that part where she realizes that that guy is gay, the guy who'd been
Oh
hitting on her.
yeah.
And then the same day, as we learn in this movie, we're reliving the same day. Like later that day, he's already at a basketball game, like with a boyfriend,
Well,
right?
she tells him, "I know you're gay. Be gay."
I know, I remember that happening, but that same day, he's already like, she's right. I'm gonna go. Now I have the confidence to go get a boyfriend and go out in
Yes.
public.
Yes.
I don't think that would be real.
Hey, Christopher Landon's a gay fella.
You're right. Who am I?
Maybe
Who am
he's seen
I?
it happen.
Who am I? But I can see like that night, maybe he's like, you're right. Now is the I'm gonna go hook up with somebody or call the person that I really like. But to go and like out in public on a date, that just seemed crazy to me.
He's
That same
ready.
day,
He's ready for gayness.
that wasn't real to me. But anyway, yeah, who am I? Keep going. Sorry.
Maybe that he'd been dating that dude all along.
That's a good point. I
Yeah.
like that. I do like
And
that. Now I'll
and
take you out in public.
right.
I like that much more.
Okay. Solved it for you.
Thank you.
Um, all right, this came in at number 85 at the box office between 21 Bridges with Chadwick Boseman, and
Was that the Russos?
they produced it,
Produced it. Okay.
and Midsommar.
Ooh.
Um, all right, so it starts. You're in a car. It's the Asian fella, the roommate. You're like, what? We're gonna follow this
For a
dude?
fellow fine vagina guy the whole movie?
That's what this is about. And the first thing we see, the opening shot of the movie, is a bobblehead of Nikola Tesla. And the second I saw that, I was like, oh, I know what the rest of the movie is now.
What does he
I was
do?
like, well, I guess they're going to explain the fucking time loop. There's going to be like some science lab on the school where they have a Tesla coil, and the Tesla coil, something goes wrong with it. It
Wow.
causes a time loop.
Look at you.
Yeah,
I
it
was
was.
like, there's a bobblehead. I didn't know who that was.
Yeah. Um, and then he's gets out of the car. It's a lime green Kia Soul, which is exactly what Dallas drives.
Wow. That's
Her
awesome.
exact car. I was like, wow,
Year and everything?
it looks identical.
Okay.
Yeah, except Dallas has a sticker on the back that says "Pussy Wagon," like in Kill Bill.
And
Um,
no Tesla
no
bobblehead.
Tesla bobblehead, no.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're following this dude, and then he walks into the room, and we see like the what
It's like the
happens.
end of the last movie.
Yeah, so you're like, all right, it's that Tuesday the 19th we're on.
Right. Yes. They made it to
Yeah,
the next day.
right. And then he's looping.
Yeah. He is Lupin.
Yeah,
Yeah. But it's his own fault. He deserves to be Lupin.
yeah, he does.
Not us. We didn't do anything wrong except
How
wake
about
up.
it? How about at the end? Did you watch the? There's a mid-credit
I
scene.
didn't. No,
You didn't?
no.
There's a mid-credit scene in this movie where they all get taken by the government. All right. And they're like, we need to test out your Tesla coil. So we need to like choose someone to go through the time loop and like observe. And Tree's like, I got just the person. I know who deserves this. And they make Danielle do it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And I was like, that's kind of a dick move. Like she's like a jerk, but
I thought they were gonna
she
get the
really
Asian guy to
deserve
do it. It
this.
was his invention.
Yeah, yeah, it really should be him.
Yeah. Well,
Or that one dude who got like a porno virus on the computer in the science lab.
yeah, that was funny.
Yeah,
A little bit.
it was whatever. Um, Sharjar. What's his name? Shamar.
That was his character name.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh, Suraj Sharma is the actor.
yeah, yeah.
LVP?
No,
No.
no, I thought he was better than the Asian kid.
Oh, whoa, he's Life of Pi.
He's like the main Life of Pi kid.
Apparently, Pi Patel.
That's crazy.
That is freaking crazy.
All right. So yeah, I thought he was okay. So yeah, in the science lab, it's Ryan who's the roommate, the Samar, and then you got Sarah Yarkin, who longtime
Oh, was it
listeners of the
just the three?
show, yeah, longtime listeners of the show know I have a crush on.
Mm-hmm.
I've been following her on Instagram for like 10 years.
Oh, 10 years.
Yeah, yeah. Ever
Uh,
since I saw her on I think she was on this show called Single Parents that only ran for like 2 seasons. And she just was in like a few episodes, and I was like, I've got her pegged. She's gonna be great.
did it pan out?
I mean, I do still see her pop up and shit.
Yeah.
She was on Platonic this past year.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we cover her in that Texas Chainsaw movie. I don't know if it's gone super great. She doesn't have like a huge career or anything,
See
but
her?
I see her pop up and I'm like, hey, there's Yarkin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Damn, she's pretty old. She's 32 years old.
Well, yeah, yeah. I'm not some kind of creep.
Well,
Fuck off.
there's Yarkin though. She's pretty good. She has a great look to her.
She's got a real interesting look. Um, she not a lot. She doesn't have a lot to do in this movie.
Not much, no.
It's almost like they were just like, we should have a girl in the science lab.
You know she's being like overcorrected by well, I forget what you I think it's like a Bill Simmons term. Um I'm forgetting what he calls it. But who's that girl from oh, what's her name? Odessa?
Odessa Ezion.
She's like getting all her old
You
like
think
what the
she's
roles she
getting
would get.
Yarkin's roles?
Yeah, she's
Maybe.
Yarkin
Mm,
a little bit.
yeah, they probably know each other from audition rooms.
Possibly. I don't know if they're the same similar age or not.
I think Odessa's younger.
Yeah, I don't know how much younger though.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so are we into the second movie now?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
we
those
are.
two are in or those three are in the like the science lab or whatever. And they fucked up, created a time warp, and that's why the first movie is how the first movie is.
Right.
So we have to figure out how the fuck to get out of there.
But then Tree gets trapped in the time warp again because I guess they were like, we can't do a whole movie about this Ryan character. He's not interesting.
Right.
People care about Tree.
She grew
And
so much last movie.
and then she got trapped on the previous day again. I was like, fuck. It's horrible.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But she does some more interesting things. She meets her mom, hangs out with mom,
Yeah, kills yourself a bunch.
does that all over again. This movie reminded me of that Buffy episode where spoiler alert for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. We when mom dies, Joyce dies. Yeah, it's like the episode after Joyce dies where Dawn tries to bring her back to life, and we have to tell Dawn like no, mom's dead. We can't just bring her back to life. Mom, she's meant to be dead. When she's like a zombie or whatever, and we
Hmm.
have to tell Dawn like bringing people back to dead is bad. It's a bad thing. There's one life, and now she's dead, and we have to move on. Dawn, it's a little
I
like
mean, if
this.
if it reminded me of any Buffy episode, it was probably that one where she has to get the mummy hand from the basement of the magic shop, and she keeps reliving that over and over again.
Oh, I didn't think about that one. What's that one called?
Life cereal.
Oh, well, that's a good call. I didn't think about that one though.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway,
I
so
forgot what I
we
was looking up. I picked up my phone to look up something about this movie on IMDb. Oh, I know what it was. The song that plays during the killing herself montage. It was
I think it was
good.
Paramore. I meant to look it up too.
It
I don't.
was.
I think so. I meant to look it up. I don't. I didn't know the
Yeah,
exact
looks like
song.
you're right.
Uh,
Hard times.
yeah, I didn't know
I'm
it.
not a big Paramore guy, but I was like, this one's fun.
Well, I know Haley Williams' voice. I'm
I
not.
really only know "Ain't It Fun."
That's it.
Yeah, that's like the only
That's not
Paramore song
possible.
I know. Yeah, that was the only one that like crossed my desk.
Still into you?
I don't know that shit. Maybe I'd know it if I heard it.
Misery business?
No.
You come on.
Ain't it fun living in the real world?
That's a great one, but
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Misery Business
But
is probably the most famous song.
her new record, Haley Williams, is getting some great reviews, and it's got a great title.
Really, I feel like she's like just hitting her prime right now. Haley
I know.
Williams.
Well, she started so young.
Really,
Um, yeah. What's the new one called? Do you
she's
know?
36 now.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Right. And they've been around forever.
the new song. It's just her.
Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party. That's the name of her new album. I
Oh,
love that fucking title. It sounds like a Bright Eyes record.
that is cool. So she's by herself.
Yeah,
Interesting. I'm gonna check that out.
me too.
Oh, she's been solo. She had two acclaimed albums, one in 2020, one in 2021. Alrighty,
Yeah, she
Haley.
doesn't need them paramours.
No. Well, maybe she does. I haven't heard about her solo ventures.
I heard more about that than I ever did. Like Paramore to me, they were always just sort of like, "Hey, do you like Blink 182 and like Good Charlotte,
But it's
but
a
you want
girl.
but you like a lady singing it? Listen to Paramore." Now it's like
That
Haley
sounds good to me. It's like
Williams.
no doubt.
Yeah, but now like I don't know, the pitchforks of the world are starting to get on board with her and shit.
Okay. Uh, that's cool. I was always a big fan. But so we tree. What are we doing? We go to a basketball game. Tree hangs out with
Yeah.
her mom. I don't know. You got anything? Oh, I thought one scene was exactly like Scream 3. You know what I'm gonna say?
No, what do you got?
The part where like the he gets separated. I think it's like the Asian guy gets separated. He's like down. It's at the basketball game. Oh yeah, they're going out the tunnel to leave the basketball game, and they get separated. And he goes down to like a place with like a lot of different mascots, and it was like the part in Scream, the Jenny McCarthy death in Scream
Yeah,
3,
yeah, with
where
all
she's
the ghost faces.
yeah, all the different like movie props of all the ghost faces. There are like a
Yeah.
lot of different baby. It's a cool. We haven't talked about the mascot. It's a kind of a fun mascot, the little
Yeah,
baby
they
guy.
got in trouble after the first one because I guess it's too similar to something the New Orleans Pelicans have.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's
So
crazy.
I noticed that every time they would refer to the mask in the second movie, they were saying the name of the school, the name
Interesting.
of the college. And I feel like maybe they had to do that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I had forgotten about that.
Hmm.
Um. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. But I like that scene. That was kind of fun. Reminded me of Scream 3 a little
Yeah.
bit. But
But
well,
nobody really knew it at the time. Like nobody really noticed it because only like 8 people have ever gone to a New Orleans Pelicans game.
well, I've never been, but I know the mascot.
Okay.
People like the Pelicans. Come
Nobody likes
on.
the Pelicans.
Come on. They have Zion.
That's it.
They had a few years. And Zion came into this season skinny. Skinny Zion. They might be
That's
making
the
money
only
this
thing
year,
I
the
know about
Pelicans.
Zion is like we're just constantly tracking that dude's weight.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to keep the weight off. You should look up his baby mama.
Who?
Type
Why?
in Zion Williamson baby mama. I'm sure it'll
Okay.
come up. He like got with like a porn star. It was like a big deal, and people were pretty upset with him. But anyway, um, who else do they have? They have Jordan Poole. Does he play for the Pelicans? I forget. No, he plays. Does he play for the Wizards still? I forget where people play right now. Um. So anyway, the serial killer is still out. There's like a lot of stuff going on in this movie.
So
Uh,
walk me through some of it.
well, we're still dealing with the serial killer stuff with the girl from the first movie. I wrote Blake Lively. Apparently, I thought the girl, her hair, all of her hairstyles looked like Blake Lively in this movie. Were you getting that at all?
No.
No. Okay. Um, but we got. I don't know. I feel like I don't know how to talk about this movie. All the different.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just talk about some of the set pieces then. I mean, there were certain things I just really that did not work for me. When she jumps from that fucking plane and we get that slow motion shot of her waving at the
Oh, she's
camera or
waving.
whatever,
Yeah, whatever.
and then she lands on the ground like right in front of the bench where her friend is sitting, and I'm like, what am I watching?
The very end of the movie was the worst part to me. Oh, I guess there was a little mid-credit scene, but when we end on like we say, oh my God, I think I just shit my pants." That's the end of the movie. It's like
But
after we come back to
what's
our
the context of that?
we like do the experiment and we're all back to our real dimension, and then like
Oh
the
yeah.
like Indian Life of Pi guy goes, "I think I just shit my pants." End of the movie.
Yeah.
That's not what I want to walk out of the
No.
theater on.
No.
Whatever.
I don't
Uh,
like pants shitting.
you don't?
No.
Oh. There's one part like Final Destination Bloodlines. We turn on the X-ray machine and the teacher goes like
I
almost
thought
flying
about
into
Final
it.
Destination Bloodlines. It very much was like the same thing.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
not because we don't see him get sucked all the way into it.
Yeah, I know, but it's like she uses that screwdriver and then
Oh
she
yeah,
lets it
that was
go, and
awesome.
yeah,
Let's
that was
go, and
pretty sweet.
that was very cool. Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, I feel like this movie we just keep like we think we have it resolved, and we're like time to go through the time machine to go back to reality, and then we have
Uh,
another thing we have to do. We're like, oh, we got to do this.
yeah, and
There's
like
like
they
eight
it
things.
really felt like not a real movie, and we were just extending at one point, like when the porno virus happens, I'm like, the only reason they're doing this is to, like, buy another 10 minutes from
Yeah,
this
it seems
fucking
like we're really
movie.
stretching.
Yeah.
We have
And
like one idea.
yeah, and the other dimension, like, you know, the girl, like her sorority sister is dating Carter,
Hmm.
and I'm like, what world would that happen in? And
Yeah, I hated that. I hated that.
yeah, none of that made sense to me. And he was in love with her, and he had "You're Beautiful" as this
And
ringtone.
the roommate's now hooking up with the teacher instead of her hooking up with the teacher, instead of Tree hooking up with
Well,
her.
because she's not in the class, so the teacher had to be fucking a student. And if
Glory
she's not in the class, well, fuck that one.
will do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all right. It's all right. Yeah, we were just like, we have this character. What are they gonna do? Now they're with this character. It was all so stupid.
And because it was another dimension, and I knew we weren't gonna like land in this dimension the whole time, I'm just like, I don't care about any of this.
Right. That would have been fun though if she actually did stay there.
Well, that they introduced the complication of her mom's alive in this world, and so for a second there, that did add something to the movie, some stakes, because yeah, it would actually make sense for her to stay in that reality. And it sort of felt like Carter had a little crush on her, even though he was dating that other girl. And it
Hmm.
was like, man, she might be able to pull off in this world
A heist.
being with Carter and having her mom alive.
Yeah, that'd be something.
Yeah. But then she realized, yeah, like, I don't have memories and shit.
But they do start kissing like as they're going through the time warp. This version of Tree and that guy start kissing.
Yeah, and the air sparkles and shit.
Yeah, so they found each other even in this reality. Even
Yeah,
this
they'll
time,
Tree and Carter they're destined. They'll always find one another.
Death, Taxes, and Carter and Tree loving each other.
Yeah.
Three constants. And Johnny Bananas. Death, Taxes, Johnny Bananas,
Stop it.
and those guys. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know about all that. But there was one line that I thought was very funny. There was another thing where I was like, this guy does not know how to write people. But I can't imagine a mom saying this. She said this to Tree. She said, "When I found out I was pregnant with you, I was scared shitless."
But you know what kind of makes it work? It is a bad line, but Jessica Roth, the actress who plays Tree, gave a really good reaction to that line. She was like taken aback, like my mom just said shitless, and
Fair.
and she kind of made it work for me. I
Yeah.
really think Jessica Roth is like a natural talent. She really
Unbelievable. I
embodies it.
fully agree.
She makes Tree seem like a real person that you want to follow, even when she's doing shitty stuff.
Yep.
And I
Put her on
gotta
a
give it to
show.
her. I think the first movie works as well as it does because of Jessica Roth. You put Blake Lively, who I like, in that role in the first movie. I think it's a three.
Mm-hmm. What about Catherine Newton? Probably still not as good. The Freaky. She was in Freaky.
Yeah, I don't know. For
Yeah.
some reason, Jessica Roth really has something.
Yeah, I don't
And
know what happened.
I
I'm so
think
confused
Hollywood
by
is
that.
really fucking missing the boat with
Maybe they're
this.
scared of her. They're like, she's too good. We don't know. We don't know what to do. She might take all the roles. She might replace Jennifer Lawrence.
I don't think that's what's happening.
You don't think that?
No,
Who knows? They're not giving her the chance. Her name's Tree Gelbman, by the way. What the heck?
I don't
Tree
know.
Gelbman. I don't know. But at one point, a song or the ringtone comes on, and it was "You're Beautiful" by James Blunt. I got a kick
Yeah,
out of that.
yeah.
I like that
And
song.
and he goes, she chose it.
Yeah, it wasn't my doing.
Yeah,
It would seem like she would pick that song. I
yeah.
don't
And
know.
then it turns out she was fucking some other dude anyway.
Oh yeah, was that the frat guy from the first movie? I couldn't tell.
Oh, I don't know.
I could
It's
not. I meant to actually
possible.
look that up. It looked like him, but I could not tell. He had a funny line. She was like, "You're as dumb as a bag of rocks," and he was like, "Rocks don't have a brain. How are they dumb?"
Yeah, it felt very sitcom. The dialogue in the
He was
second
good
movie
though.
as a
I thought he was
whole,
good.
he
That
was
guy nailed
fine.
it. That guy had hit his marks. That's all you can ask
Okay.
for. But I will go.
It is Marks.
He did. Uh, there's a line and I can do it with a broken heart. I heard that yesterday on the radio. Taylor Swift says, "I've been hitting my marks. I can do it with
Yeah.
a broken heart."
Mm-hmm. Because that song's about the Eras tour, isn't it?
Was it?
I think so.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like,
She had a broken
remember,
heart all in the Eras tour.
well, she broke up like in Florida in the middle of the Eras tour. That's what that song Florida is about.
Was that Maddie Healy? Who was
It was yeah, who's the British one?
him and Joe Alwyn are both British.
I think it was oh, I think it was Alwyn.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And it might have been Healy. I don't fucking remember. But
He's
anyway.
the smallest man who ever lived. So he's on that album.
Yeah.
Is
And So
there
Long London.
is there a lot of Joe Alwyn on that album?
Yeah, Joe. I mean, I feel like Torture Poets Department's all about Joe Alwyn.
So there were three albums about Joe? Or there are four?
But that one's about the breakup.
Folklore, Evermore, Lover, and that one are all Joe?
Yeah, well, she dated him for like 6 years.
Yeah, that's amazing. Anyway,
What do you give this
release another
movie?
album, Taylor. I want to do another Heath Swift. I would give it a two,
Um,
two
yeah,
or
me
three. I
too.
don't know.
You know, she is putting out a documentary about the Eras tour. We could do a He Swift on that.
Oh, she has a few documentaries. Have you watched any of them?
No, but I think also with that, she's putting out like the last show of the Eras tour as its own little concert movie on Disney
Ooh,
Plus.
that's exciting.
So I'll watch that.
She
But
has
anyway,
like the folklore pond sessions or something like that.
yeah, I know. She's got a few of those.
Mhm.
Um,
That's cool though.
yeah, it's a two. MVP's Roth again.
Yeah.
LVP Ryan, the roommate.
The Asian guy?
Yeah,
I don't agree. They put a lot on his shoulders, and I thought he
and
did
he
all
doesn't
right.
carry it.
I thought he did all right. I would go with maybe the Dean. I didn't like the Dean. No, the Dean was all right.
Z and Steve Zissou from Duplass Brothers movies.
Yeah, but I didn't know him. Is he in a Paddleton?
No,
Who's in Paddleton?
Ray
That's two
Romano.
guy. Oh, Ray Romano. Okay, sorry.
No,
I don't know. I'll agree with you.
but Zissou is in. He's in Baghead, Cyrus, Jeff Who Lives at Home, and the TV show Togetherness. He's in a bunch of them.
Okay.
But all right. So you're gonna go with me?
Yeah, I don't have anybody better.
Okay, great. The
But
dad? You don't like the dad?
oh, that's actually true. I should have gone Dad first movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will switch it. I'll go Dad both movies.
Cool. We
Sorry,
did it.
Lori.
We
Yeah.
did it. Um,
Do we know what
great.
we're doing next week?
Well, SLC Punk or the Brothers McMullen?
Those are the two options.
Yes.
Well, the second one's a Christmas movie, so probably that one.
We're,
Nobody said anything?
I don't know. Um, the Brothers McMullen. All right, listen, gang. Next week on the podcast, I just found out about this the other day. All right. So Ed Burns made this movie, The Brothers McMullen, back in the 90s. It was like his Clerks. It like broke him. You know, like he like made it with his friends and like in his hometown and shit with his own money. And yeah, I've always thought it's one of the worst fucking movies ever made. I think it's crazy that he got famous off of this piece of shit. Um, so but people liked it at the time. And so anyway, I've always it's one of those movies I rewatched it a few years ago, and it's the kind of movie like I have so much to say about, and I have so much that I'd like to talk about, but who am I going to talk about the Brothers McMullen with? Who's going to have that conversation with me? So
Oh, I guess I have to
the
do
other, yeah. So the other day I was shocked to see
it.
that he's made a sequel, and it's on a streaming service. It's called The Family McMullen, and it like blows my. So now, because of the premise of this podcast, I can talk about the Brothers McMullen on a podcast.
Yay.
So that's what's happening next week.
Connie Britton returning.
Yeah,
It's exciting.
we got the Brothers McMullen and the Family McMullen by auteur Ed Burns.
Have you seen any reviews for the new one?
Yeah, pretty bad.
Oh, shit.
Mm.
Well,
But
we should see. I want to see what Andy thought of these movies. I don't know what I'm doing. We should end the podcast.
well, I'll tell you, Bronson Reed didn't really like him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the wrestler Bronson Reed. I follow him on Letterboxd.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know Big Bronson Reed?
No. What was the
That's
thing? Oh, we used to
crazy.
check. What was that guy's name?
Ryder Strong?
Yeah, Ryder Strong. I always forget to do that.
I don't think he saw this one.
You never saw Happy Death Day?
He didn't log it.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Looks like Paul Rust liked it.
Good. Movies Movington does not.
Oh, 2.5. He was mixed.
Of the for the first one.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, McMullen.
Listen, I don't always agree with Movies Movington. He gave Train Dreams 2 stars.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. He said it's like reheated Malik. Well, I thought it was better.
Reheated Malik.
Yeah, you didn't like the voiceover.
Did he like Die My Love? That felt more Maliky than Train Dreams to me.
Train Dreams is pretty Maliky.
Well, watch Die My Love. What did he think of that?
I don't know. We don't need to do this on the podcast.
No, people care about what he thought of
What
Die
movies
My Love.
Movington thought about a movie we're not covering?
He didn't even see it. He didn't see
Well,
it
he
yet.
hasn't seen it yet. All right, Logan. Great talking Death Day with you. We'll be back next week with the Bros McMullen and the Fam McMullen. Look forward to that, gang. And in the meantime, keep it hot, keep it fresh, grow like tree.